You might be wondering how to attract network marketing leads to you and customers to you so you don't have to DM people, you don't have to talk to your friends and family. Maybe you've already talked to everyone, you're wondering like, okay, how do I get more people to come to me in my business? And that is what I'm going to teach you in this video. So let's jump into it. By the way, my name is Cody Dean. I help network marketers grow their downline online using automation and being more authentic so you can grow your business instead of just a job like most network marketers treat it. So let's talk about how you can actually attract people to you. Now, before I go into like what you need to do, let me tell you what to avoid. And this is what most network marketers are taught is just find as many people as you can. And they think, oh, everyone is your customer. Everyone takes our supplements, so everyone can benefit from our supplements. So you want to talk to everyone, right? But the challenge with this is not everyone has the problem that your product can solve. And so you'll burn out really quickly and you won't be able to find enough people before you actually quit, or maybe your downline will quit. Okay. So you don't want to do that. Okay. And so most people, they're just going directly to their offer here. They're saying, hey, anyone that has a heartbeat, any family, any friends, anyone, I want to just try and sell them my thing. And again, this is really spammy. You're not providing any value and you're just being a salesman, right? And you'll get less followers. People will block you and you'll just be awkward, right? You'll be that awkward person at the parties. So let me show you what to do instead. Okay, so instead of just finding anyone, what you want to do is get really clear on who it is that you want to help. So for example, you want to help runners. Okay, now you can see this is just not just anyone, it's a very specific type of person. This is what's called a niche or a target market. This is a person that you have in mind that you can help with your product. Okay, now we're not going to just send them right over here to the supplements and say, hey, you're a runner, you probably have joint problems, you should buy my joint supplements. Right? You see how that comes across as salesy? What you want to do is you want to learn how to attract people to you. And the way you do this is with some kind of bait, something that's valuable that you can give away to someone. So my favorite thing to do is like some kind of guide or some kind of checklist, something that you can do to provide value to them. It provides no risk to them to get. Say, hey, I have a free guide. It helps. It's for your joints and it's for runners. If you want to learn the 5, mistakes to avoid as a runner to help your joints, then download the guide that I have. I have a guide. If you want it, check it out, right? That is what I would do. And then inside that guide, you then sell the supplements. Okay, let me give you another example. Okay, so a lot of you know that I am preparing for a Spartan race. Okay, so I was online, I was looking up videos. I was like, 5 mistakes beginners make in Spartan racing. In a Spartan race. Okay, and I went and I watched this video about 3/4 of the way. And actually, I think I finished it just barely. But I loved it so much that I was like, hey, I need to show you guys how you could do the same exact thing for your network marketing products. Okay, so you can do a video just like this, say 5 mistakes beginners make when trying out joint supplements, or 5 mistakes runners make when they start running, or 5 mistakes runners make when it comes to their joints. Okay, and then you can give a lot of good, valuable pieces of information of things that people need to avoid. Now, inside the video, what the guy did was he then said, hey, if you would like my roadmap, I think is what he called it, my Spartan roadmap, click the link down below. And so I went and I clicked the link and this is what showed up. Okay, he's like, hey, you thinking about running your first Spartan race? Okay, so he's targeting beginners that want to do Spartan races. Very specific, right? That's me. It's like that he's talking to me. So I put in my information, my name and my email address. Okay, and then lo and behold, he sends me this beautiful little guide. Okay, he sends me this guide. And the cool thing is what he did here was he doesn't tell you this, but start of a 12-week program. Okay. But he says, hey, here's week 1, here's week 2, week 3. This is what you got to do to be able to get through phase 1 and get started. Provide some value to me doing these workouts and eating this certain way. I didn't really read all of it, but I'm just like, hey, he's providing value. And then at the very end, look what he says. Hey, if you'd like the full workout program, email me your information. I think I'll just cover up his email. So it's like, hey, email me so you can get the full workout program. So I would change that a little bit to like a DM. So you can do the exact same thing as like, hey, here is a guide for you to get started with your joints. It's a joint guide. And then if you'd like to know this whole program that helps you with your mobility, helps you with your joints, it helps you with your muscles, all these things that are involved with running and with problems that you may be running into, reach out to me. I have an amazing supplement that will work for you. Okay. And then you can reach out to them and say, hey, buy my supplements. Okay. You see how that works compared to just going and saying, hey, you should buy my supplement, to, hey, let me provide value to you. I understand the pain that you're having. I understand the problems that you're having. You should avoid these mistakes. Let me give you some value. Hey, by the way, if you really want to solve your problem that you might be having right now or prevent a problem that you could have in the future, you should buy this thing. Okay. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. If you want to learn more, then I do have a 5-day digital recruiting challenge. You can come and join, and I'll teach you how to actually set all of this up. Very similar to actually what this guy has here. You'll learn inside my 5-day challenge of how to create this bait, this lead magnet is what it's called, that attracts people to you. What should you put in there? How do you actually, once they put in their information, then what do you do, right? So if you want to learn more about all that step by step, come join the 5-day digital recruiting challenge. I'll see you on the inside.